Hey, what's going on, guys? I just wanted to say thank you for the 400 subscribers. I just went past 400 just the other day, and it's funny because it was just about around the same time that I hit my 2 year mark on this channel. Now, I've been on YouTube for, I don't know, probably 10 years or something, maybe a little longer. Only been making videos um, where I'm actually trying to make movies or podcasts since maybe 2018. And then movies I've been making since probably about 2019. That's why on my channel it says established 2019. Um, but yeah, I made this channel about 2 years ago because my old one, it was kind of a little bit of a mess, a little bit more of a mess than even what mine is now. And it was also, I kind of think it was shadow banned, but who knows. I noticed the subscribers are actually going up on that one, but it's really been stuck for the most part for like 5 years. It's been stuck at pretty much the same number. It's gone up maybe about 5 or 6 subscribers. So, anyways, getting off the subject here a little bit. Um, yeah, 400 subscribers, 2 year anniversary. It's kind of cool. Um, and I want everybody to know that I'm still making stuff. I'm still working on stuff. I am having to take some time because, family. Got another kid coming along. I got a 1.5 year old already. And if you've had kids or you know anything about kids, you know they fucking take up everything all your life. You know what I'm saying? They're a handful. Um, it is very much worth it though. It's not like I'm bad mouthing having kids. I love having kids. It's really great, really great. But family comes first. So yeah, just just figured out do a little video, let everybody know what's going on. I have been working on, you know, I consider myself an opportunistic filmmaker. Sometimes what's going on in my life, or if I'm going to go somewhere, I might try and figure out a story to fit a little bit where I can make it work, whatever's going on. Kind of like, there was one time I went traveling up to North Dakota and ended up shooting like a little slasher film. And that was kind of my first film, basically. Not exactly proud of it, but it was fun. It's sort of like a home movie in a way. But there's a story there. So I consider myself an opportunistic filmmaker. And a lot of times, that's why some of these movies actually, even though it's not like this big story with all this stuff going on, it still takes years to make sometimes, especially if I want it the way I want it. Like with my Jeffrey Dahmer movie, I technically made the first 10 minutes probably 5 years ago or something, and I still added just 6 months ago. I added another 40 seconds to it because it just added more of what I was looking for originally to that film. So I, 5 years in, and I'm still making the movie. So that's why really it is kind of just a hobby. I mean, it's not like I make it, get it done, put it out, make my money off of it or whatever, and then I'm done. It's like, no, I still add to it. I feel sort of like George Lucas or something. That motherfucker went back and put CGI in later on in his movie, and I think he kind of fucked it up in a sense, um, because it's a little ridiculous to go back and do that. But in a way, I guess I did too. I did similar. I used an AI art generator to add uh, Dylan Klebold and Eric Harris to my movie. I don't know how I was able to get, because I keep getting that movie taken down. They keep taking it down from YouTube, and I go back and I appeal it. And this is my second time winning an appeal. And this time, what I told them is that It's just a movie. I even give a warning and all that, saying I do not support terrorists. And I guess that worked. They gave me my movie back. They reinstated it for the public. It's funny because they say it's deleted, but if you win an appeal, it's still there. It's available. I don't get why you can't download your movie then. If you've had a movie banned from YouTube, why do they pretend like it's deleted? It's really not. So why can't you download the film that you uploaded? It's kind of fucked up to me. But either way, it doesn't matter. Their platform, whatever. I guess that's a whole nother subject we could get into. But you know, there was one time I had it deleted. They deleted it. I was like, okay, I'll go through the little training it tells me to go through, and I did, and yeah, I used their training to come up with like a little warning and stuff, and I also, sadly, I edited and bleeped out some footage, some actual footage of them shooting guns, and that helped, I guess. I fucking hate censoring, but it helped. So yeah, I mean, at least I got that. But yeah, when I fully get this movie done, and like I said, I've said it before, when I hit 500 subscribers, I'll have VHSs available to buy. Don't know if anybody wants to buy them, but this is kind of just part of my hobby. Either you want to support me in financially or by subscribing. Either way, it don't matter to me. I appreciate whatever you do, though. I appreciate subscribers. I appreciate whoever wants to buy anything, because that's pretty awesome. That's awesome situation that anybody would be interested in my art or my hobby, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, I don't know. I've had a couple of good comments, and I've had some people tell me that I kind of inspired them in certain ways, and even if it's not huge inspiration, to inspire someone is always nice. If nothing else, that's pretty neat. Because I was inspired at one point, and that's what got me to pick up the camera and film, make movies, even if they're just a little hobby of mine. I enjoy it, and it keeps me sane at times. It kind of drives me insane at points too. But that's when you gotta kind of get a reality check. If this was my job and I was making money at this, I could invest more time, energy, and even some of my own money into it. But since it's a hobby, I have to kind of draw a line there. You know what I'm saying? You gotta think about it. Can't spend too much money on it. Can't spend too much time on it. Because there's times, even if it doesn't look like there's a lot going on my channel, I'm constantly like writing things, or if I see something interesting, I'll take some video, and it's a hobby. Like I say, it's a hobby of mine, so it's kind of always there. It's kind of always lurking in my head. Sometimes I'll have like a story that starts up in my head, and then it'll build a little bit, and it'll get to the point where I'll have to start writing it out because it just kind of just lingers, and then I gotta get to it. And I guess that's just what a hobby is, or that's what a passion is. I don't know, it's kind of weird. Got this there we go. I had to unlock it. So yeah, I don't know. Got a lot going on. It's gonna be election soon. Not too long from now. I think we got a good chance this year In 2020, I felt we were doing good, but we might have gotten a little stagnant and started to um, just get used to having a decent president, you know? And that's why I think partly why we didn't win in a landslide, you know, because if it was a landslide, it would have been a lot easier to, you know, prove that it wasn't false, you know, that the election wasn't stolen. Um, I don't know. It's, but I think we got way more momentum this year. Um, we got a lot more supporters, I think. It's a lot more diversity too this year. A lot of the people that hated him are actually liking Trump, so I think we got a good chance. I would like to see. I'd like to see Vivek as vice president. I think I can see that happening too, because he's decent. You know, he's decent. I think he's decent, but we'll see. We'll see. Huh? Okay. So, oh yeah, I really shouldn't be doing this on the camera. Okay. It'll probably get age restricted. But yeah, I've got. I don't know. Let's see. I've got probably about 3 or 4 movies I've been working on that I got at least a minute or two filmed on. That's the one. The one I've got the least filmed on is about a minute long, probably a minute or two. The one I've got the most filmed on is probably about 10, 12 minutes. I've got, I got Psycho Operations. Really want to get that one finished because I think that would be fun. But I don't want to push it where I get it filmed, put out, and it's not the way I wanted it. That's the problem, you know. Kind of felt like Analog, what was it? My last movie, Analog Curse or whatever. I didn't really get that one finished, so that one's still technically in the works. But I kind of haven't been working on it, and I probably won't work on it for a while. It is what it is. Psycho Operations is one. I keep wanting to film my Max Headroom, but I haven't done much of it. I've gotten like pre-production started on that a little bit, but I haven't really filmed anything yet. So I got the Psycho Operations. Let's see, what was the other one I got? The Jared Lochner, my Lochner film. That was the one I got probably 10 12 minutes filmed on. Got Jared Lochner film. I got the Psycho Operations. Oh man, I don't know. There's a few though. Like I said, the Max Headroom one I want to start, but I haven't really started yet. Well, I don't know if you saw that. I flashed it for a second. That was my little grow. My little grow that was going on right now. But yeah, I don't know. I got a few movies going. Um, but yeah, I appreciate all the subscribers, and yeah, I'm not just slacking or nothing. I've got stuff in the works, and you'll hear from me. Well, I guess I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out. Okay, who else is completely sick of hearing about racism in this country, especially from these Democrats? Being one of the most racist political parties there is in this country.
And you ain't black.
I mean, do they not know anything about their own history? I mean, they founded the KKK, they fought for slavery, what they did to the natives. You know, I mean, I realize there is a history here. But to hear it coming from, and it's mostly white Democrats. I know, it's ridiculous, but it's constant. I mean, constant. And it's seeping into children's minds. I mean, you got children on YouTube and talking about, oh, go make Europe great again. This was the natives' country. There was 0 white people before 1497 or whatever the fuck they want to bring up. I mean, they act like they know history, and then they know absolutely nothing about the Democratic Party. They want the land given back to the natives. They want the land given back to Mexico, which it's funny how Mexico, which it all spanned from the Spaniards, right? It all came from the Spaniards. Spaniards took over South America. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it makes no sense. The only ones that have to pay, even though we're the ones that have paid from the very beginning. I mean, we're the only country that went to war with itself over slavery. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, let's be real here. Slavery has been around forever. Displacement of natives has gone on in every fucking country that had natives. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it gets ridiculous. All the bullshit that these Democrats constantly bring up, it's ridiculous.
We're Kirby and Barbie, so now it's time to go Hello Kitty. First thing I'm starting with is the steering wheel cover.
Oh man, can you believe how cringy this kind of crap is? These are some videos that I've recorded that I've seen over the last couple weeks that just kind of irked me. It's like, look at her nails. I mean, it's bad enough, like, this whole outfit thing going on. It's ridiculous. But look at those nails. Look how she has to move her hands and, like, kind of, like, be, like, retarded. It's really weird. Wonder how she wipes her ass. Do you think she ever, like, scratches her ass or, like, gets, like, a cut on her ass when she's trying to wipe? Do you think under her nails might be kind of stinky? You know, like, when you get, like, a ear piercing, and then it gets kind of crusty, and then you sniff it, and it's all like, it smells like ass or something. Oh God, look at that.
Got me out here drinking balls, and then motherfuckers really had the nerve to comment, the blue balls is the best one. Who?
So obviously that last one was nothing compared to this guy. Dude's got pigtails like Raggedy Andy. I mean, look at those glasses, that shirt. Oh my gosh, what's going on here?
Just say goodbye to him and take a ride to me. Ride to me. I know you got a guy, he's not.
So obviously I ain't gonna be out here trying to make fun of this kid. This kid's awesome.
Je roule comme si quelqu'un m'attend. Puis, je cale le pétard entre mes dents.
Oh my god.
Bah ouais. J'sors la bécane, di.
Okay, that's enough internet for today.